I got the feeling. I got the strike while the iron is hot. We gon' win again. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I got the feeling. I gotta kill off the ones who dishonor my legacy. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I got the feeling. They think that we gon' surrender and give up the dynasty. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I got the feeling.
What's up, y'all? How's it going, Pallet Nation? We've been a bit busy lately, getting acclimated to the new office, doing our thing, getting it in. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, neither was Pallet Junction, but we're accelerating our growth for sure. So we want to, just start off this cast with a big old shout out to some of our newest folks that we've got part of Pallet Junction. Listen, people are signing up for Pallet Junction every day, so we're excited about that. We've hit some milestones, which we love. So we want to shout out to a rank above in Detroit, Michigan. Welcome to Pallet Junction. Pallet Exchange here in Brighton, Michigan. Michigan in the house. Welcome. And then in Selby, Iowa, we got a pallet supplier, MBN Pallets. So welcome to Pallet Junction. We also want to, this is a group that we definitely want you guys to take a look at. This is Thomas Whittemire Sawmill, right? So these guys have been in the business for years, like lots and lots of years. So we are so excited to have them to be a part of Pallet Junction. They've actually been in the business for over 100 years, and I'm impressed that they are a part of Pallet Junction. So we want to celebrate them. And guess what? They've got brand new pallets there in Porterfield, Wisconsin. And if you are a Pallet Junction member, you get a Pallet Junction discount. Do you hear me? What? If you're a Pallet Junction member, you get a Pallet Junction discount. Be sure to reach out to them and let them know that you are a part of Pallet Junction. These are brand new pallets, and if you knew the price of these things, you would be like, "Oh wow!" I haven't even told you the good part about these guys. These guys actually, is this the heat treat, right? They've got they're heat treated, but they've got machines that they've created that they actually sell for heat treatment. This is the company that you guys want to reach out to. And listen, guys, welcome these guys aboard. We're like so excited to have them for sure. And we got some other folks as well, but definitely Thomas Wiedmeyer Sawmill in Potterfield, Wisconsin. Reach out to those guys for some good deals. Equipment sales and brokering in Harlan, Indiana. Man, that's my dude there, man. Yeah, they real good, man. They real good. They got some really good combo pallets that you'll be impressed with the price. We call them like sort of light pallets, but they're brand new. They're combo. Just real good stuff, man. You got to give those guys a call. And then our peeps over here, United Pallets in Wilkes-Barre, PA, Wilkes-Barre. It's Wilkes-Barre. See, if you're not from Philadelphia or from that area, you would be like, Wilkes-Barre, right? No, it's Wilkes-Barre. So Wilkes-Barre, PA, shout out United Pallets. What's up? Welcome aboard. We got the pallet people, yo, the pallet people, yo. We got the pallet people in I don't know. OC is it OC? I'm always getting that wrong. I was at my son lives in Orlando, and I mentioned this town. I was like, oh, OG or something like that. Anyways, they're in the Orlando area. Uh, Ian, really good guy, really good product. You're gonna love him. SNL Pallets in Wyoming, another good group. We've actually helped and connected them at SNL Pallets too. So yeah, real good. We've got PAX in Morgantown, West Virginia. What's up? What's up? What's up? Mr. Barrera over in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Welcome to Pallet Junction. We're so happy to have you. We got the Leon Pallets in Neenah, Wisconsin. They are, we did a site for them. It's called Green Bay Pallets. Krista. Yes, Krista. Shout out to Krista. Great product. Great product. We were introduced to them by some long-term Pallet Junction members, and they just loved us, and so they just joined the network, and that was pretty cool. So Southern Pallets Plus, man, they are great couple. They know the pallet industry really well. They broker plus have just great supply and great suppliers. Really good folks. So we highly endorse them. Red Pallets, what's up? North Carolina is in the house, representing real well. And then we got Cycle Pallets, Dallas, Texas. Cycle Pallets is DallasPallets.net, right? DallasPallets.net. We put that together for them. That's pretty cool. We love that. Dallas Pallets. Even though I don't like Dallas because I'm an Eagle fan. It's hard being a champion. And of course, my boy over there, Burke's Pallets. What's up? The closer you get to Philly, the more we kind of talk like that. But yeah, just real happy to have you guys. We got some more folks that have joined recently, so we're going to make sure that we reach out and give them all a shout out because we definitely appreciate them being part of Pallet Junction. It's been a ride, guys. We actually were trying to get to this recording or to this live earlier, but we had some guests come over locally, and man, we had to hear their story. We wanted to know what they were, their experience in the pallet industry. They've been in it for about a year or more, and they kind of started off from scratch. And it was like really cool to hear how they had gotten another program and realized that they spent a lot of money on nothing. Because it wasn't scalable, but they still did some amazing things, and they're going to be a great fit for Pallet Junction. A young family, they came in and we talked with them, and they've got all the equipment that they need, and so we're just going to undergird them and help them to. We're going to stop saying the word generational wealth. We're going to a generational commitment, right? We're going to commit to the next generation to leave something behind that they can use to get them beyond where we left off. So because I think we've been talking to folks and like, man, everyone's using this generational wealth thing. Yeah. And so I get it. So there's a few things that we want to talk to you about today. And so I don't know if you guys know the history between Nigel and I, but Nigel is like family to me. I've coached him for many years when he was younger, and so he grew up with my boys, and so he's been a part of our family for a real long time. But I used to coach basketball, and basketball obviously is my favorite sport. I like to see him dribble up and down the court. If anybody knows what Curtis Blow is, let me know. All right. So, anyways,
old school. Yeah, Curtis Blow is.
Is he still alive? Is he still not dead? Is he Curtis Blow, if you're around?
Yeah, shout out to Curtis.
Yeah. Reach out to Nigel and Reggie at Pallet Junction. And if you happen not to be around any longer, just go ahead and visit with Nigel tonight and get him. Anyways. So let me get back to what I was talking about. So I was talking about my favorite part of coaching. What I loved was dominating this one little small segment of the game. And Joe, would you say that I was kind of successful as a coach?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
little bit.
Decent.
Yeah, that's decent.
A little bit.
Little bit. That's an under exaggeration, but that's cool. We'll take that. So here's the deal. I've been saying that a lot. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's where we are with that. My favorite thing to coach was not offense, nor was it defense. It was a transition game. Because, to me, basketball was really just a metaphor for life. In everything, really, in life, is success and failure is based on how you transition. How you transition from one instance to the next. How you transition from one problem to the next. It's all about transition. So it's really, those things are like really important. So I would always coach my teams to dominate the transition game, and so we were fairly successful. We had some great opportunities here in Florida. We won some championships and things of that nature. But talking about transition, and I also said it's a metaphor for life, and so this is how I coach basketball. We coach transition. But I told you guys that I was a longtime sales executive, and so this is also how I prepared myself and my team to go into the new season. So as we close out 2022, as we close out and start looking forward to 2023, in a couple of days on the 15th, business pretty much will kind of slow down, almost stop. So listen to what I'm going to tell you. You can make or break your next year by what you do in the next 17, 15 days or so between December 15th and January 2nd. You can make great leaps and great strides. So one of the things that you may or may not be aware of, but in that 2-week plus span, do you know that it's easier to get a hold of those hard to get to clients in writing, either via LinkedIn, Facebook, or email? Because a lot of these folks go on vacation, or text. So a lot of these folks will go on vacation. Now, they won't answer the phone, but what they will do is they will read. So that's a great way to connect with buyers, suppliers, or folks you're trying to connect with during that 17-day period. Try to cram as much as you can without being, without being bothersome. You start off with happy holidays, start off with something, jovial, and say, can't wait to connect in 2023. I've got some great things to talk to you about. We'll reach out to you second week of January. Always say the second week of January. Why? Because the first week of January is just like the first Monday. You never want to be jumping on folks on the first week of January because they're just getting acclimated back to work again. They've been on vacation. You've been with family. All these things that have vacation hangover, all of these things. So it's real important that you do that. So second week, got some big things for you. Hey, by the way, take a look at this. We'll talk about it later. Sometimes they'll reach back out to you because they need to wrap some things up, and they need to, maybe they forgot to have a pallet plan for the first quarter or what have you. So, or they need some lumber, or they need some with nails, something like that. You know what? We need to start telling the people that we're going to start being sponsored by nail companies and folks that have discounted nails and lumber and stuff like that you can use. So Pallet Junction as facilitators are going to start bringing you things, especially you suppliers, because we're really going all suppliers next year. We're going to have a few dedicated brokers that we work with, that we're going to work with side by side as a sales force for our suppliers. And we're going to really push so that these brokers can make good money, and the suppliers can have a steady stream, as well as the buyers will have a really good collective, um, excuse me, moving forward through Pallet Junction. So yeah, we're going to start, doing that. And so, be aware. That's going to be sooner than later. And if you want to sponsor an episode, be sure that you let us know, because we want sponsorships. So if you want to kind of, this is brought to you by Grant's Pallets, and we'll, talk about Grant's Pallets for, 5-6 minutes, and also show what Grant is trying to push out there. I know that we've been saying, hey, we're going to do a live, we're going to do something every day. And we have been, we started back doing it. And then all of a sudden, Nigel decided we needed to move.
I decided.
Yeah, you said, hey, we're moving on up. We did the Jeffersons thing.
Yep.
So, so we started to do some stuff. And, we got an accountant now. We got an attorney now. We've really expended ourselves, and on this weekend we hired our CTO, right? So so that's a chief technology officer. So we hired our CTO this weekend, which is awesome. Can't wait, man. I'm just telling you, it's gonna blow your mind. Hey, honey, how are you? Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. Awesome. I will. So yeah, we just hired our CTO. Thank you, honey, for dinner. And that's incredible, because you have no idea what we got in store. You don't know, man. Like, I'm biting at the bit to tell you who he is. I'm biting at the bit to tell you what we're going to do, but I'm not going to do it. Just can't do it. Can't do it right now. But this is a done deal. This is something that the CTO and I have worked on years ago. And so as far as technology was concerned, and we weren't able, because the hardware hadn't actually caught up with the software yet. But now it has, and we got it. I mean, we got it. So we're going to launch it. He sat here with Nadrella and I on Saturday. We went through our value proposition with him, exactly what Pallet Junction was about. It was good, man. It was really good. And he and I went out to lunch. We left Nigel here. We went to Chipotle's, which was amazing. It was good. But you missed a great scene. Somebody made an amazing scene over at Chipotle's. It's weird, but we got free food, so it was good. No, it wasn't free, but it was good. Quick close, yeah, it's close. It's good. So yeah, and it was just good, man. He signed on, understands our vision, knows what we're going to do. We're going to dominate the digital side of things, but also, there are companies out there that peddle their software to you. That's really key. Archaic. We've actually used it. We know a lot about it. We're gonna give you, just a better version of that software. Coming soon. We're not even going to copy anything that they do. I think it's so draggy and slaggy, and they've dominated the industry long enough. So we're coming after you too. So just know that that's going to be in the works. But here's the good news for you: we're not going to come after you in this regard in the first quarter, because we got stuff to do. But second quarter next year, third quarter, be aware. We're going to come after you. And listen, the only way that any of you guys can stop us is to buy us. And I don't think they got enough money for that. I don't think they got enough money. The price tag is real high. So a lot of things are happening. It's really awesome. You know what is really awesome to see though? Is that when I start looking at Pallet Junction in places that we don't have someone, that Pallet Junction is popping up in position 0. Like, is that not cool? Like, I'll tell you a quick story. So last year I reached out to a friend of the family in Chicago who had been in the pallet business for a really long time, second generation, told him a little bit about Pallet Junction, said, hey, we have some clients up there. Could you give us a little break on the pallets? It's a friend of the family. And dude was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving you anything. Why would I help a broker, what have you, sell pallets? and give you a discount. Now I'll give it to you for, I think it was $10.50. It was B grade pallets. I'll give it to you for $10.50. But other than that, push on. And I hurt my feelings a little bit. Hurt my feelings. I gotta say, it hurt my feelings, and I felt some kind of way about it. But it was good. Good motivation. Good motivation. Because guess what happened this year? Almost a year later, not a full year, about 10 months later, this very same guy sent word through my family member. He says, "Hey, I got a few loads I'm trying to get out. Ask your dad if he could help. If he would help." And yeah, he can wait on that phone call. I'll be right there. I am petty, a little bit. Yeah, I am a little petty. I am a little petty. So, all right. So we talked about the transition and how important it is, and the best time to reach out to folks. Also, the best time to send mail, right? Like physical handwritten mail, cards, and things like that. It's also the best time to amend relationships, mistakes that you've made, mistakes that are offenses, right? So it'd be a great time for me to reach out to him or that guy to reach out to me directly and say, "Hey, man, I think I offended you, but now I see a Pallet Junction everywhere. Let's see if we can work together," what have you, because, these guys come fly by night, and I understand that. But yeah, it's a great time to make amends. If you've made mistakes, we are working right now on this fairly decent deal in for some new members in Atlanta. And man, I'm telling you, man, this is so difficult, but well worth it. We're always being we try to get, but everyone tries to get in front of everything so that no one's offended. We try to be as transparent as possible, and do things. And we've made like mistakes like early, and stuff that we typically don't do. Early mistakes, but we we own up to them, and kinks, stuff that we aren't, we don't even, like we're it's
I
out
don't
of,
even want to talk.
out of our control. It's tough. It's tough. But yeah. Anyways, that is what it is, and once you join this family, we are in it with you long term, and yeah, we do make. I mean, I'm telling you, we do make mistakes, and we have to reconsider our motivation, and we do that, from time to time. Like, what are we motivated by to do this? Or we get opportunities to buy pallet yards, or people are giving us pallet yards or pallet equipment or what have you. And we have to remind ourselves what we're doing this for. We are a software company that dabbles a bit in doing some brokering, but we're a software company. And so when people ask me, "Hey, what do you do?" I run a software company, and that's what we do. We're not in, it happens to be involving pallets, which is great, but the physical things of pallets, it's not us. But we get those opportunities for sure. So I don't know. That's about all I got. What you got? What you want?
Well, we don't want to talk.
Oh yeah. Well, Jarrell wants to talk about value proposition.
Just a little bit though.
I don't want to get into it at all. I think that's a segment that we should have for the clubhouse. I think not this clubhouse this week, but the clubhouse next week. What we'll do is we'll get you guys together. And I think we should start doing members only clubhouse.
Yeah, Pallet Junction. Yeah.
Right? Or maybe not. I mean, let's rethink that. Oh, our chat is up.
Yeah, chat.
Chat. We finally got the chat. Like
PJs, that's what we're gonna call you guys. These are the PJs.
Yeah, the PJs. Yeah. So we finally got the chat, man. Everyone else had the chat, and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. But we'd like to have the chat. And then yesterday we had a horrible end of day yesterday. Horrible, right? We both leave here dejected and what have you. And then all of a sudden I'm at the grocery store, and I see that I get invited to our chat, which is kind of exciting because it's like no way, like that. But cool, man. I'm so happy that we have it, and we'll be able to communicate a little bit better, throw things on there. I haven't been putting up a lot of the haul off requests and a lot of sales in places that we don't have people, because I've been trying to give it away, give it to people that are part of Pallet Junction now, because we're growing so quickly. I know that Todd Robinson out in Tulsa, he got a really good lead. They came through, and we also want to meet. We definitely do need to do a members only meeting, and because we invested in. What's that thing that everyone can get on? Not the Clubhouse, but
Discord.
Well, we're on Discord, but we also, the video thing. We share the whiteboard and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, and everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. We should have invested in whatever that thing is I'm talking about during the pandemic. But Zoom, yes.
Oh my God.
I know. Zoom. So we should really soon do a Zoom call with Pallet Junction member only, because I know Austin reached out and he's like, hey man, like, how do I get more out of Pallet Junction? I see people getting stuff out of it. And so I want to go step by step and answer specific questions and show you specific things and how you do it. I know that we've got some videos up there and we've showed you some things, but I want to know specifically, like, hey, I want to get more haul offs. How can I do that outside of the stuff that you're already getting for me? I want to have I know you have a lead generating site, but I want to have another site that's completely dedicated to my company. How do you help me with that? How do I get an email address so that's official? All these kind of things that we want to kind of like.
I think we should start that. We might do it this weekend, because after we do the thing, I think we'll know, what exactly we're looking for in the certain areas.
Oh yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's true. So what Jarrell is alluding to is that we're going to be doing some national presentations. So let me say, be afraid, sales reps from these other companies, because you need to know about the legend of Reggie Kendall. I'm just telling you, I can't fight, but I never lose. But it's just so you know. We're about to go at it. So we're going to do and this is my wheelhouse, man, doing presentations and things like that, PowerPoints. I'm pretty decent at that. I come from the Michael Jordan era. I was telling someone that tonight. So the Michael Jordan era, like, we like to talk smack, but we like to back it up too. I am working on that though, because I think there's definitely a measure of humility that I have that it might not be.
Other people don't understand.
Yeah, people don't see it, but I am humbled. Like, I'm humbled to be with Nigel every day. There's a ton of other folks that he could work with. I'm humbled by some of the folks that I work with on here: Todd Robinson, Iris, Arjun Pallets, just so many folks. I am humble with Grant Pallets, Burke Pallets, some of these folks we got folks that have been in this business for 100 years that have decided to join Pallet Junction. We've got people that have been in the business for 30 years who have decided to join Pallet Junction. Like, that is a huge, huge deal to me. And I'm very grateful for that. And I know I got a little swag about me, and sometimes I get off kilter here, but to be honest, I'm very grateful for all of you. I love, the other day, Andre from Brooksville reached out and was like, hey, I trying to get onto the recording for Clubhouse, and I couldn't. And we realized that we might only have 2 or 3 people on Clubhouse, but then we go back and we see that all these people listen to it. That's humbling. That's humbling. So we definitely enjoy it. And I know for a fact that Candy, who is working with us on our social media and all of this, she's going to say it's too long. But Candy, we haven't been here for days. And so these guys are, they're hungry for some Pallet Junction. You have to understand that we're a special breed. in this pallet thing. But yes, ma'am. I hear you saying it's too long. So we want to make sure that you guys definitely follow us. So I don't know if you know, if they know they get merch if they follow us on Twitter and on Instagram and where else? Well, obviously like us on Facebook, and there's a few other places, but if you kind of go down our link tree and you hit all of those things on link tree, either like us, follow us, you get the merch of your choice. So you either get a shirt, a mug, or one of those cool canister things.
Yeah, it's like a Yeti.
Yeah. So it's pretty sweet. So make sure you like us, and I think next time we need to have that stuff with us for sure. Yes, and maybe we should put it up there and stuff like that. So that would be amazing. Yeah. So now I'm looking around because I'm like, oh man, because last time we did something really quick, and all of a sudden we got like some stuff there. You shouldn't have saw it, but anyways, yeah, man. So we definitely like us in all those places and follow us. We got some great things happening next year. Don't forget, all you guys who want to be a part of our brokering team, our brokering sales force. We got Kelvin out in Houston. He said, he wants all of Texas. We got Grant Pallets out in North Carolina. We've got who else? Sean in North Carolina. He's going to take over parts of the Southeast. We've got Iris. We got a few other people that we pegged for this.
What's our guy in New Jersey?
Oh, my dog in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Forgive us.
I like that dude.
Forgive us. Yeah.
I like that dude. We're gonna
We need to talk.
Yeah, man, we need to call him. Reach out to him. Yeah, that's that dude, man. That's that dude.
He knows who he is.
You know who you are, man. Shout out to you, man. For sure. Oh, he didn't fill out his profile. That's why he didn't get a shout out. You gotta fill out your profile. Put a picture there. And we got so many people that signed up haven't filled out your profile. Fill out your profile so that people know who you are, and so that we can help you scale and make some money. But that's all I got for him, man. I mean, are you good? That's it, man. So
the feeling. I got to strike while the iron is hot. We go win again. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I got the feeling. I gotta kill off the ones who decided my legacy. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I got the feeling. They think that we gon' surrender and give up the dynasty. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise.